Chocolate is one of the most loved treats in the world. But the journey from cocoa bean to chocolate bar is far more complex than most people realize. Today, we take you inside the entire production process, from tropical farms to massive factories to the final smooth and shiny bars packaged for the market. This is the complete story of how chocolate is made. Chocolate starts in tropical regions near the equator, countries like Ghana, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and Indonesia. Here, cocoa trees grow large, colorful pods that hold the precious cocoa beans inside. Farmers inspect the trees daily, looking for ripe pods with deep golden or reddish color. Harvesting is done entirely by hand. Workers use long, sharp knives or machetes to cut the pods from the branches carefully. A single tree can produce around 20 to 30 pods per harvest, and each pod contains about 20 to 50 beans. This stage is extremely labor-intensive and often done in hot, humid climates. Cocoa farming is a skill passed down through generations. After harvesting, the pods are split open immediately. Inside is a white, sticky pulp that surrounds the cocoa beans. Workers scoop the beans out into wooden boxes or baskets. And now begins one of the most important phases in chocolate making: fermentation. The beans are covered with banana leaves and left to ferment for 5 to 7 days. During this time, the pulp heats up naturally, reaching temperatures over 50 degrees Celsius. This heat breaks down the sugars, reduces bitterness, and starts forming the complex chocolate flavor we love. Without fermentation, chocolate would taste bland and sour. Next, the beans are taken to large drying areas and spread under the sun. Farmers turn them several times a day to remove moisture evenly. Drying can take up to a week, depending on weather conditions. When drying is complete, the beans are dark, brittle, and filled with rich cocoa aroma. They are now bagged in large sacks and shipped to chocolate factories around the world. Inside the factory, the beans go through several cleaning machines that remove dust, stones, and unwanted debris picked up during transport. After cleaning, the beans are roasted. Roasting temperatures range from 120 degrees Celsius to 160 degrees Celsius, depending on the type of chocolate being made. This step deepens flavor, removes moisture, and makes the shells easier to separate. The aroma you smell during roasting is the same warm scent found in chocolate shops: rich, sweet, and slightly nutty. Once roasted, the beans pass through a cracking machine that breaks them into smaller pieces. A winnower separates the outer shell from the inner part, called the cocoa nib. Cocoa nibs are the purest form of chocolate, crunchy pieces that hold all the flavor and cocoa fat. Factories can store nibs for months without losing quality. The nibs move into heavy grinding machines. Giant rollers crush them into a thick, warm paste called cocoa liquor. This isn't alcoholic. Liquor simply means liquid. Cocoa liquor contains both cocoa solids and cocoa butter. It is the main ingredient used to create all types of chocolate. From here, the liquor can be pressed to separate cocoa powder and cocoa butter, or it can go directly into chocolate recipes. Now the recipe begins. Factories add different ingredients depending on the chocolate type. Milk chocolate, cocoa liquor plus cocoa butter plus milk, powder plus sugar. Dark chocolate, cocoa liquor plus cocoa butter plus sugar, no milk. White chocolate, cocoa butter plus milk powder plus sugar, no cocoa solids. Giant mixers slowly blend these ingredients to a thick, smooth consistency. Each brand has its own secret recipe. Small changes in sugar ratio or cocoa butter amount create very different flavors. The mixture passes through refining machines with multiple steel rollers. These rollers grind the particles to under 20 microns. To the human tongue, anything below this size feels silky smooth. This is why high-quality chocolate melts gracefully in your mouth. Conching is one of the most important steps. The chocolate is heated, kneaded, aerated, and continuously stirred for hours or even days. Conching removes harsh acids, improves texture, and develops the final aroma. Fun fact, some premium chocolate brands conch for 48 to 72 hours straight. This is what gives them that rich premium finish. Tempering is a careful process of heating and cooling chocolate to specific temperatures. This stabilizes the cocoa butter crystals inside the chocolate. Proper tempering gives chocolate its glossy shine, smooth texture, satisfying snap when broken. After tempering, the chocolate is poured into molds, bars, blocks, or bite-sized pieces. The molds pass through a chilling tunnel where the chocolate solidifies perfectly. The solid bars move to the packaging line. Machines wrap each bar, seal it, and sort them into cartons for shipment. From cocoa farms to factories to store shelves, this is the complete journey of how chocolate is made. If you enjoy this factory tour, subscribe for more amazing industrial secret.